how's it going? And today I've got something a little bit different for you. So I've got something in the mail. I've always got build videos, I've always got racing videos. This is a little bit different. So earlier this week, I got something in the mail and it's right beside me. Very cool thing that is inside. And somebody that is subscribed to me, and his name is John, he actually sent this to me and I really appreciate it. I don't know if you've heard or you're one of them or whatever, but there's many people and they're like, why don't you have shifter knobs? Why you need this, that, and the other thing. So what I've always said is I honestly had no problems with it and it worked great. It did work, it does work. And honestly, I really had no problems, but everything can be improved, right? So I got something in the mail today, it's a surprise, and I'm gonna show you in a moment. But if you have me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you can message me, you can send me things. I can organize an address for you to send me things or vice versa, whatever. If you need to buy parts off of me for mx3s, I'm your man. Anything like that. So I'm gonna move forward and go on with this video. And here's the box, and I'm going to open it. This box has 2 shifter knobs for my mx3. 2 shifter knobs for my mx3, and they are freaking sweet. So John messaged me like 3 months ago and he was like, hey man, so I see that you don't have shifter knobs and I have a 3D printer. And then I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, honestly, man, I will make you 2 shifter knobs, any color you want, and you just have to give me measurements. So what I did was go, wow, that's so cool, obviously. And I went and measured my car. As soon as I got the chance to after work, I measured my shifters. So what I did was I measured the height I wanted it. So I brought them up about here, the width of the total shifter I wanted, and then how much of a gap I needed and what shape I wanted. So I gave him about 10 different measurements and he went ahead and made them. And he also put some sweet lettering in it. It says Suicide MX3 right on it. That honestly is the coolest thing somebody has ever made for me. And as you can tell, they're made very well. So what 3D printing is it literally will print plastic in what shape you want and everything, and it'll do a layer. So it'll just do 1 layer, 2, and it'll just slowly start making it. It was 12 hours for each. From what I remember, he said it was 12 hours each to do each of these. So that is super cool. They're threaded inside. I'm freaking stoked. I never really had the motivation to build shifters because it worked, and it worked pretty good, but honestly, now it's going to be a game changer. This is so big for me. I've been literally grabbing the threads for this whole time. Ran tents, grabbing threads. So funny. But yeah, this thing is rad. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slap them on. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through the gears without the knobs on, just so I can show you how much struggle this was. So I'm pushing in the clutch. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. That rear transmission is feeling really good. I just had to do that. So what I've got to do to drive this thing is I've got to grab it and make my fingers flat at the back to keep him in line. And it's very awkward because it's very small. So when I'm doing that, I've got a flat bunch of fingers on the back just to hold them so they're still parallel. So I've always done that, and I just wanted to show you what it's like before I put these guys on. So now I'm going to thread these beautiful shifters on and see the difference. And like, I don't know how, but he threaded these. I haven't done anything to them. So what I've done is measured height, width, and size for each shifter and how far apart they were. And keep in mind, he's doing this all for free. This is just because he appreciates the channel and he really likes what's going on, and he wanted to give a helping hand, which is super cool of him. And I'm very appreciative of it for sure, because honestly I was not gonna do this anytime soon. So I'm gonna find the sweet spot, get these guys cranked on there, and they're going on really snug. I'm gonna just put them on snug, not like super tight, because I don't want to wreck them, because they're freaking gorgeous. But here we go. Look at that. Let's try it out now. That's pretty sweet. So the way it's shaped is it's shaped to be able to grab it easier. It's almost a circle. It's an oval. That's what I wanted. I wanted an oval so I still could shift it the same way, but it's a lot more comfortable. And they can slide because it's flat on the centers. That's pretty sweet. And he said this is just the test dummy, so any changes I want to make, I let him know, and he will make those alterations, because we want to get this perfect for getting this thing down the track quicker. Because the more comfortable I am shifting this thing, which it's a nightmare shifting it. I can do it fairly well, but it's a nightmare. Like, and if I can save half of a second between 5 shifts, I can save a lot of time going down the straight. So, like, this is super cool. Super cool. I love playing with it. I haven't even had him on, but I'm just feeling it out. Like, this is the first time I've had him on, so I'm pretty stoked. And then tomorrow I'm drifting, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of this. So that's awesome. I am stoked. And I can also take these shafts out, right? So they won't be in the way, because that's one thing that was good about only having the 2, is it was easier for me to grab the one shifter. But now it's a little harder because of these, but I can also take them out of the actual shifter, the whole piece, so I don't have to thread the shifter knob on and off and wear out the threads. So this is stout. Honestly, I think we're gonna do another set just because I can also do a purple set, which would be sick. And honestly, like, these are mint. This is awesome. They need a little bit of sanding on the back, so it actually the shifters can touch, but that's pretty sweet. I have to get used to it, because I'm so used to just a crappy shifter setup. There, I'm getting it now. So cool. I'm freaking pumped. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. And like I said, if anybody else has any cool ideas or anything they want to like donate to the build, by all means shoot me a message. Maybe I'm interested, maybe I'm not, depending. Like this was really cool, really cool idea, because this could make the car quicker, very with some effort, but at the same time not much of a change, and it's literally just the shifter. So that's really cool. If anybody else has any ideas or anything along those lines, I'm just like fan mail. Like, this is what I'm getting at. I'm getting at like fan mail. Like, you can send me things, you can send me like letters, like appreciation notes. I've gotten a couple of those. But yeah, I've never really told people that you can actually send stuff to me in the mail and I will read it. And no matter how many I get, I will read, I will open, and that type of deal. So that's super cool. I'm excited, and hopefully we can all grow this channel together and have a good time doing it, and change the way people look at cars and picture them with two engines in it. Wouldn't that be cool? So I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to use them. I actually get to use them tomorrow. That's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that is so cool. I'm really thankful. So I thank you so much, buddy. That is a very cool present, I could say, or a thank you. I thank you so much. That's just so cool, man. I can't wait to drive the car and see what the difference is, see how I like it, and see what things we can do to improve the shifter. So that's a really cool upgrade. I was very content on not doing that ever, probably, because I haven't done it. And I'm usually pretty quick with those things. So thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. But that's it for today. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.